trying to stay about the light, about the spotlight, club, and all that kind of stuff, man. Trying to hide, trying to, but it's all fake. Understand what I'm saying? This life, this game. There ain't no love in it. It don't love you back.
I feel you, A. I do, man. But see, man, a nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball-playing niggas, you know, like Bird, Magic, or something. Yeah, you know, a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
I don't gotta be here.
Welcome back, everybody, to Greater.inc. You know you are greater than you were yesterday, but you'll be even greater tomorrow. You already know what day it is. It's Tuesdays with Tony. Yeah, Tuesdays with Tony, man. Today, we're going to be talking about goal setting. We're going to be talking about goal setting because last time we talked about applying pressure and what that really meant, what that whole seminar was about, what people were supposed to gain from it. But now in the summertime, right, when people got more time in the day, you got to get into some goals, right? So, first of all, let's talk about some of our goals. What are some of your goals for the summer?
My main goal really is to push this tour, push the motivational tour, the apply pressure, to push it, get it out to as many places as I can. I'm already touching. I'm being the Midwest with it. I'm already hit North Carolina. I'll hit North Carolina again. I'm hoping to go up north with it. And then finishing this book, man, really like grinding, finishing this book. Those are really what I've been working on. And I don't believe in goals.
Yeah.
I don't believe in goals.
You believe in getting.
I believe in objectives. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The objectives. So, it's strictly terminology.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Goal is too passive. It's almost like if I can get it, I'll get it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ask a Marine who they set goals.
I guess it's no.
No.
They set objectives.
If you go in the military, they're not telling you about no goals.
Yeah.
They're not telling you, okay, this is our goal for today. No, they're telling you this is the mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why you don't have a goal statement. You have a mission statement. That's the mission. Goals are too passive. You have to set the objective. And it's just like, I don't know, for me, I'm super particular about the terminology that I use because I know even though it can be defined in a certain way, the way that we socially accept words is sometimes different.
Okay.
So, mediocre was the word that described average, but based on our social connotation, I guess, mediocre is below average. So if you say average and mediocre, even though it's synonymous, we perceive that as being less than average based on our social, structure.
Yeah.
And so that's I feel strongly about. I don't even do dreams. I don't really say, okay, we said dreams, right? We're not dreaming. We past dreaming. We said visions. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about the terminology that entices you to produce. So I do the objectives thing. So if you see my notebook, you got the short-term objectives, long-term objectives, and that's how I'm rocking here.
Most definitely. Well, you heard it here. You want to be like Tony? Stop trying to set them goals, man. Start setting objectives. Start setting mission statements. Start setting things that you know you have to grind towards. I think when you say dreams, I think it's amazing that you said terminology because I think we have glorified the terminology of a dream.
Right.
I don't think there's anything wrong with dreaming. I think, like you said, we're too old for dreaming. I think now is the time where you see, okay, this is what I want, and I'm not about to sleep on it. Right. Because when you dream, you sleep. Right? But when you wake up, you're not sleeping anymore. So you're doing everything possible to make manifest what was happening while you were sleeping.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
We shouldn't be sleeping on our goals, sleeping on our talents, sleeping on our gifts. We should get up and get out and get at it.
Right.
So, what simplifies your objective?
What simplifies?
What simplifies it? So how do you make, some people set goals or set objectives, but they get so right field, left field, center field that they don't know how to get on one and grind it out until they can get to the next one.
Right. First of all, your objectives have to be aligned with your mission.
Okay.
Whatever your mission is. And I just worked with a group in Charlotte this weekend. I did a speaker coaching workshop, and then they went and they bought into the 28 days professional speaking program. And so I'm working with these groups of speakers, helping them learn how to put their message out there in a way that people can receive it in the most efficient way as possible. But the first thing that I did, I had them write down what. What? That's the mission statement. That's what the mission statement is. What do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? What's the assignment?
Yeah.
And so that's the mission statement, right? And so based on what it is that you're trying to accomplish, there are certain objectives that you have to hit and are more personal to you and where you're at in your life, and that's where your objectives are. So your mission really drives your objectives. And so my mission is to impact and influence magnitudes of people through speech and interaction, right? And so that's the way that I'm doing it. That's the mission. Then okay, my mission is to do the podcast tour, right? It's to keep it going and get to as many cities, as many states as I can with it, right? My goal is to do the book, right? Because overall, my mission is to impact magnitudes of people. So that's really what it is, man. So if you keep your mission and your objectives aligned, then it'll have the structure that you need, and it'll give you the push to get whatever the objectives is, and to really achieve your mission. But really achieving the mission, man, it's ongoing, man. You really gonna be doing it your whole life. It's like a chase, man. You'll keep doing it. You'll do it on a greater and larger scale. But the job is never.
I think that's the beauty of it. I think the fact that in this world and in this society we talk about retirement, it's kind of like a turn-off. Right. When I say that, because when I wake up in the morning and my first thought is like, I can grind for Greater.inc, I get excited. Right. I don't mind being up 4 o'clock in the morning with my mind racing with ideas and trying to figure out how I can do stuff when it's my own. Right. And I was thinking today, I want CEO problems. Right. I want CEO problems. I don't want to live my life and have employee problems. Employee problems are stemmed off of frustration that they can't make decisions for themselves. Right. That's a frustration. The fact that you have to wake up and be somewhere at 8 o'clock in the morning is a frustration of an employee. Right. Because CEO has the choice to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning because nobody's telling him he has to be up at 8 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference. And when I think about what you said, you have to know what you want. What do I want? I want to help pay off my mom's mortgage. I want to give back to my fellow man. And I want the freedom of my time. Period. And my objective is to make Greater.inc so that all of those 3 things can be aligned. Right. So I guess you could say my 3 things are my mission statement. That's the mission that I'm on. Right. And my objectives for this summer are to push Greater.inc to wherever I can so that those things can become to fruition. So I appreciate what you just said about just not calling them goals anymore, calling them objectives. That's super powerful. Just that, because that's what it is. How long do you think you put on an objective?
So different objectives, they take different time frames. Personally, I try not to focus too much on the time frame, but at the same time, not on some when I get around to it type stuff. So my mission, the time frames that I set, is more so grind time. Yeah. So it's like, if this is one of my objectives, okay, we're gonna classify it as short term, long term, right? Yeah. And so if this is my objective and this is what I'm working towards, let's set aside this amount of time every day to work towards. Yeah. Okay. And then however much time that it takes to get that done, it's gonna happen. Yeah. And I found myself rushing through the process when I set too many deadlines, but then also getting too lazy or not focusing enough if I don't still have the structure of, okay, during this time, this is what we're doing.
Yeah. I have to admit, like, as being in an employee mindset for a very long time, I didn't realize how important deadlines were. If that makes sense. When you're trying to do something on your own, you don't really want to wait for a long time. That's why people go online shopping now because of the convenience and it's cheap. However, everybody who goes online shopping still wants that shipment there in a short amount of time because they want it. I'm thinking about for goals or for objectives, you need to have a deadline. Now, I get what you're saying. Don't put too many deadlines on it because then you'll be so stressed out and you'll just try to rush through it.
Right.
However, the importance of a deadline is
It
true.
is important. It is important. It's a delicate balance that you have to deal with. It's a delicate balance. You know, you have you don't want to put too many restrictions on not even you, but restrictions on God.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to think about God's time. You have to put God's time into effect. But at the same time, it's action, faith without works is dead. So you have to work to it. And that's why I like setting aside the time per day. And also set a time frame, but not necessarily definite dates. So like for my book, I was trying to have it done by the next stop on my motivational tour.
Yeah.
But I realized the quality of what I was doing was kind of taking a hit because I was trying to rush through it, get to it so quick. So I said, okay, by the end of the summer.
Yeah.
And then once I took the load off, it wasn't so definite on, okay, June 16th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once I just took the load off, it was just like by the end of the summer. Then it's like, and I dedicated time every day to it. It's like the pressure being released, still having a deadline, and still setting the time aside every day.
Yeah.
It just flowed much better, and I was found myself just writing, and it felt so natural. So it's a delicate balance, definitely.
I think what I hear from what you just said that I love is that quality over quantity. We want so much, but the quality of it is not good, so it deteriorates.
Right.
One of the things that I think about, and then this is like a pet peeve of mine, quality jeans are really expensive.
Yeah.
Quality jeans are really expensive. They're going to last you a very long time, but quality jeans are very expensive. Cheap jeans, you might be out of them joints after a season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the quality of it, it might take a little longer. But the quality of it is going to last long. The brand of it is going to last long. So when I think about your book, maybe the world doesn't need Tony Jackson Rush.
Right.
The world needs Tony Jackson to actually sit down and get this stuff out of him in the natural process, and not so forced and pushed that when the world gets it, it's like, okay, this is it. And that's with everything. I think about cooks. You don't want nobody to put nothing in the oven and take it out too early, take it out too late. But like you said,
barbershop. You don't want your barber trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back the next day.
Yeah.
Don't even touch my head. I don't even. You know what I mean?
Like, you don't want your barber like, look, bro, I only got 15 minutes.
You know what I mean? Nah,
I come
man,
back
you know what I mean? We gotta make sure this is together.
That's a great example, man. So as you all see, you gotta set objectives. You gotta make sure they're aligned to your mission statement. You gotta make sure that you have a deadline, not forcing it, but making sure that you give it time to have quality work. And then, what I think most important about objectives, hardest thing, determination and execution. That's like to be dedicated to those objectives that you set. Like, if you let it waver at any moment in your mind, it's over. It's done. If I say I want to do this day, and then I let that thought, it's tomorrow, it's over for you. Like, you really have to tell that thought, no.
And I see it happen a lot of times. People come to my events or they hear me speak.
Yeah.
And man, they come up to me, shake my hand after the event, and like, oh man, that was so great. I'm about to go to the gym right now. You feel me? I'm about to go right to the gym right now. I'm about to start this business right now. But what happens is, and I talked about this when I had my workshop in Charlotte this weekend. Emotional equity. Emotional equity. And the reason why I'm able to be a successful speaker is because I have emotional equity, emotional value, whatever it is I'm talking about. I make the emotional attachment within myself that triggers your emotions. And it triggers the limbic part of your brain. The limbic part of your brain is where your emotions have, and it's responsible for 95% of decision making.
So we're making decisions 95% off our emotions.
Off your emotions. And so what happens is we get on an emotional high, and so we decide that we want to do something, but when the mood has left, then we don't want it.
Commitment. There's no commitment. There's just a high.
Mm-hmm.
There's no commitment. There's just a high. So you don't see the foundation you have to plant to see the big house.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so the challenge and the struggle with most of us is that once that mood has left, it happens in relationships.
Yeah.
Once you get out of that honeymoon stage, when you first start kicking with somebody,
it's all good.
Like, yeah, she
love
weird.
and butter.
She
Sugar
weird.
and cream.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Googly eyes, you know that. You get tired of seeing that.
Talking to you till 3 o'clock in the morning.
You know what I mean? Falling asleep on FaceTime. But after that stage is over, you know what I mean?
Do you still put forth that A1 effort?
Exactly. Do you still, and that's the problem. It was a want. It wasn't a desire. You know what I mean? So when I think of want, and I'm a big fan of ET. When you want it bad, you want to breathe, then you be successful.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in wants. When you get to that level, and again, like I'm big on terminology, it's not a want anymore.
It's an obsession.
It's an obsession. That's good. It's an obsession and a desire, right? So when I think of want, I think of lust.
Mm-hmm.
So want is common.
Yeah.
If you ask people, what do you want a big?
Yeah.
Do you want a big house? Do you want money? That's lust.
Yeah.
We want that because that's what we're taught that we should want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what what our flesh tells us that we want. But when you get to that desire, that obsession, it's different. It's like a different mode, and you measure it in 2 different ways: time and treasure. I think we went over this before. Yeah, the time and treasure. And so you can measure your desire, you can measure your obsession with how much time you put towards it and how much treasure you put towards it. Right?
Well, your heart is your treasure will be also, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's so true. I think I love the word obsession.
Yeah.
Like it's
just making me
like it's like I want it so, and I ain't want it. It's in me. It's in my bones. I can't if I don't work on it. It's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be obsessed with it, and I think that's what that quote really means. That when you want it as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be like, the air that I breathe, that's life. That's life.
Yeah.
When what you want becomes your life, because with no air, there's no life. What you want gotta be life to you.
Right.
Like when you don't have it, you dead.
Right.
And if your dream, if you're not doing what's giving you life, you already dead. Like if you really going to that 9 to 5 every day and you sitting on your couch watching Netflix and you mad at your Instagram because you seeing people living your life, you dead.
Right.
That's death.
Living dead.
That's living dead. But when you got something that you so passionate about, that you go to 9 to 5 job and then afterward you get to it, and you ain't taking no breaks. And every person you meet gotta know about it. That's when it's life to you.
Yeah.
And that's when that thing starts to root and then kind of grow, and then it spread. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
gonna tell you what happens, right? And this is like music, right? This is when you get to synergy, is what they call it, when everything is in sync.
Yeah.
And that's when you get to the obsession, right? It's when your desire intersects with your purpose. So what you want intersects with what God wants for you. You know what I mean? And so what happens is most of the time we want something, but God wants something else for us.
Come on now.
But when we get in a place where what we want and what God wants for us are the same and are in alignment, that's when you get the burning desire. You know what I mean? That's when you get to that state. And then with that comes decision.
Yeah.
Right? Decision. And so when you break down the word decision, it comes from the Latin. It comes from the Latin word decidere. And that decidere means cut off. To cut off. And so in order for your desire and what God wants for you to be aligned, you have to cut off certain things.
Yeah.
Right? And so not only do you have to say yes, but you have to say no.
Ooh, you can't say yes until you say no.
That's right.
Ooh. See, that's good. We're going to leave you with that, man. This Tuesdays with Tony. You can't say yes without having to say no.
That's right. That's right.
I will not gag for fatigue, and the way I'm born